On this channel, we've done videos to talk about your closing costs in a real estate transaction. If you're selling your home, one of those closing costs is real estate excise tax calculated on the sales price of your home. It's normally abbreviated as REET for real estate excise tax. It's always been easy to calculate at 1.78% of the sales price, and at 1.78%, that tax really doesn't break the bank. But hold on, starting in 2020, that is going to change, and it's going to be a lot more money going out of your pocket and into the state coffers. Hi, I'm Bob.Woolverton. I'm with Pure Real Estate in Bellevue, Washington. Here on YouTube, I'm known as your Northwest Realty Advisor. When we come back in 8 seconds, I'll show you exactly how the real estate excise tax is going to change in 2020. And spoiler alert, it's going to a tiered system. And I'll give you some idea of how much more money you'll need to plan for related to your closing costs. So stick around. Currently, when we calculate the real estate excise tax on the sale of your home, we have always used 1.78%, which is a combination of the percentage going to the state and the percentage going to the local jurisdiction. Currently, 1.28% goes to the state, and the local jurisdictions get 0.5% for a combined total of that 1.78%. However, in 2020, the local percentage will remain unchanged at 0.5%, but the state's portion is going up, and everyone will be paying more, and if you have a very expensive home, you'll be paying a lot more. Let me show you what I mean. So the state has created a tiered system of calculating their portion of the tax. The tiered system starts at $500,000 and under. The state is raising their portion from 1.28% to 1.6% for a combined total of state and local fees of 2.1%. Now remember, the old rate was 1.78% as a combined total. Then for the portion of the sale between $500,000 and $1.5 million, the state is raising their portion on that money to 1.78%, and you can see the other tiered increases on this chart all the way to a maximum combined total of 4%. Remember, the old combined total was, or currently is, 1.78%. So this is a huge increase. Now, in the Bothell area in the last couple of years, there has been a lot of new construction selling for around the $1.1 million mark. Let's see what would happen if they needed to sell in the next year or two and how their real estate excise tax will change under the new tiered system. A $1.1 million sale only touches the first two tiers in this system. In the top line in green, you see what the total excise tax is currently on that sale, $19,580. Now on this sale, the first $500,000 is taxed at 1.6% for the state and another 0.5% for the local jurisdiction. The remaining $600,000 is taxed at 1.78% for the state and another 0.5% for the local jurisdiction, for a total combined real estate excise tax of $24,100. That's an increase of $4,520 or a 23.1% increase. Now for our next example, there are a lot of older resale homes in this area that might sell for around $750,000. So let's see the tax impact on that sale. Again, we only touch the first two tiers of the new system. The first $500,000 is the same. This time we only have $250,000 in the second tier, and that comes out to a total combined excise tax of $16,200, which is an increase of only $2,850, but it's still a 21.3% increase over what the excise tax is currently. Now, let's use an example that uses all the tiers. Let's say you're selling a $5 million home. The first $500,000 is taxed by the state at 1.6%. The next $1 million is taxed by the state at 1.78%. The next $1.5 million is taxed by the state at 3.25%. And the last $2 million is taxed by the state at 3.5%, and the local jurisdictions get their 0.5% on all the money for a total combined real estate excise tax total of $169,550, which is a 90.5% increase over the current rate. So it doesn't matter what price bracket you're in, beginning in 2020, you're going to pay more in real estate excise tax. And if you have a very expensive home, you're going to pay a lot more. If you're thinking of selling in the next 8 or 9 months, this might be the deciding factor to sell before 2020 comes around, because you'll definitely pay more real estate excise tax if you wait to sell in 2020. I hope you found value in today's video. If you did, click that subscribe button and click that reminder bell so you'll be notified when I post new videos. If you liked today's video, give it a thumbs up. That's feedback to me that I'm giving you information of value. And finally, please share this link with someone you know who can benefit from the information on this YouTube channel. You can find my email address and my telephone number in the description below. Call me or email me. I'd love to hear from you. And I'd I'd love to represent you in your next real estate transaction. I'm Bob.Woolverton. I'm with Pure Real Estate in Bellevue, Washington. Here on YouTube, I'm known as your Northwest Realty Advisor. Every week, I post new videos about buying, selling, or investing in real estate, as well as some home tours and listing videos. I'll see you next week.